Hi, I'm Bill Wiese. I just want to share with you another story, and this is regarding keeping your word. This is the point of this story. You know, I had my home on the market, and two realtors came by and showed the home. Well, both people were interested, and they're people. They left, and the one called back just shortly after and said, Bill, I'm going to go ahead and write up a full price offer on your house. Would you take the full price offer? And I said, yes, if it's the terms we talked about, yes, I would take it. So she wrote up the offer and said, I'll be back. I'll be over at your house in about an hour. Well, right after I hung up from her, and the other realtor called and said, Bill, I'm writing up an offer on your house right now, and it's $10,000 higher than the full price. Well, I was at a decision. What do? I just told the other realtor I would accept her offer, which was $10,000 less. Now, legally, I could easily take the other offer. I was not bound to take the offer that was less because nothing was in writing. But I gave her my word. I said, yes, come on over and I'll sign the papers. So I felt in my heart to go ahead and turn down the $10,000 more. Well, the other realtor was shocked that I would turn that down, and the other realtor was also surprised that I would accept her offer being $10,000 less. But I just felt like to keep my word to my own hurt. Well, the realtor was not a Christian, and she knew that I was. Well, we signed a deal, went through, and so forth. 15 years later, I walk into a restaurant, and my pastor was there with about 10 other people having dinner, and one of the women that were there jumped up and she says, "You're Bill Wiese." I said, "Yeah." And she goes, "I'm the realtor that you accepted the offer, the lower offer on, and I was just telling your pastor all about that story." She said, "I was not a Christian then, and I went out to dinner that night with my friend who was a Christian, and she started talking to me about what it's like to be a Christian." She said, "Christians keep their word." And she said, "I just shared with her that night, I shared with my friend that, I was just with a realtor tonight that kept his word to his own hurt, that even lost $10,000 by keeping his word." She says, "I just want you to know, Bill, that I gave my heart to Jesus that very night. I became a Christian." Now, you see, I wondered in a sense why I even went that far as to keep my word, but yet not realizing that someone was going to get saved. This woman got saved, became a Christian, is going to heaven now because she just admired that I would not back down on my word, even for $10,000. So, keeping your word is so important. You don't know where it's going to come back to you later on. And just to read you a couple verses, Proverbs 15:27 says, "He that is greedy of gain troubles his own house." If I would have been greedy and wanted that $10,000, it brings trouble to my house anyway. But more importantly, another verse, Psalms 15:4-5 says, "He that swears to his own hurt shall never be moved." So I just encourage you to keep your word. God keeps His word for us all the time. So if we would just be obedient to watch our mouth and guard our tongue and keep our word to our own hurt, we'll always prosper through that.